Well, good morning and welcome to another Tiny Desk Sermon. This is Pastor Rusche. I want to apologize. My voice sounds a little weird. I know. I love nature, but nature doesn't love me. So I'm currently in the middle of dealing with some major allergy issues, but I wanted to make sure that I could record this and get this out to you all. Hopefully everything comes through clear. If not, I do apologize. I'm hoping by next week everything will clear out and we'll be back to normal. But this week is Holy Trinity Sunday. So what that means, this is the one, well, it's not the one week of the year, but it's the week of the year where we really focus on celebrating the whole Trinity, the three parts of the Godhead. And so a lot of our readings have to do with kind of commissioning and sending, and especially dealing with the work of the Holy Spirit in our lives. So I wanted to take a look at the Old Testament lesson for this week. We're back having some Old Testament lessons after the season of Easter and then Pentecost. So this is from Isaiah chapter 6, verses 1 through 8. This is the commissioning and sending out of Isaiah. So Isaiah the prophet writes, "In the year of King Uzziah's death, I saw the Lord seated in his place, high and lifted up, and the temple was full of the wide skirts of his robe. Over him were the winged ones. Every one had 6 wings, 2 for covering his face, 2 for covering the feet, and 2 for flight. And one said in a loud voice to another, 'Holy, holy, holy is the Lord of armies. All the earth is full of his glory.' And the bases of the door pillars were shaking at the sound of his cry, and the house was full of smoke. Then I said, 'The curse is on me, and my fate is destruction. For I am a man of unclean lips, living among a people of unclean lips. For my eyes have seen the King, the Lord of armies.' Then a winged one came to me with the burning coal in his hand, which he had taken from off the altar with the fire spoon. And after touching my mouth with it, he said, 'See, your lips have been touched with this, and your evil is taken away, and you are made clean from sin.' And the voice of the Lord came to my ears, saying, 'Whom am I to send, and who will go for us?' Then I said, 'Here I am, send me.'" So this is the commissioning and sending of Isaiah the prophet. And it really ties into Trinity Sunday because it's kind of the same thing that happens to us in the waters of our baptism. I love when we get kind of those juxtapositions. The cleansing of fire purified Isaiah's mouth. And a fun Hebrew fact for you, seraph is the word for burn in Hebrew. So this is the seraphim, the burning one, who brings the coal to his lips and touches them to purify him. So too are we, the juxtaposition there, being purified by the waters of holy baptism. It is still a cleansing, and especially a cleansing of our heart and our soul and our mind, so that we can go and do the work that God has set before us. We can be filled with the Holy Spirit. The Spirit of the Lord fills us up, and we are sent out to do the work he has prepared for. So we all get a chance to really answer that question of whom am I to send? Who will go for me? Who will go for us? The plural nature there implies the existence of the Trinity, even in the Old Testament, which some people would argue against. But here is another example of that. And we get a chance to answer that question with who will go for us and say, "Here I am, send me." And we get a chance to do the work that has been laid before us, the work that the Holy Spirit sets in our hearts and our minds. And it's not our own glory that we seek. It's not our own power and might, but rather it is God's glory. The work that we do, the good works that we do, they're not our salvation, but rather the task that has been laid before us, the opportunity to show God's love. So I hope you all get a chance this week, when the question is asked who will go, to raise your hand and say, "Here I am, send me." And remember the waters of your baptism that touched your lips and touched your head, that cleansed you and set you free. I hope you all have a wonderful week. God's blessings. We'll see you in worship on Sunday. Bye-bye.